What up, though? DJ Star back with another On Feet video, and today we're discussing one of my favorite silhouettes of the Air Jordan line. But before we get into that, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. And please like, comment, and share on the videos. It really goes a long way to help the channel grow, and I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of 30 days. So please help your boy out. Share it with your family and friends if they're into sneakers, or hell, even if they're not. Just look out for your boy. I really appreciate it. So that being said, we're going to discuss the Air Jordan 13, and the colorway was simply known as BRED. Black and red. So these released in 2017 for a retail price of $190, and they are currently reselling on StockX for about $350. So after taxes and everything, you're looking at about $400, which is $200 over retail. I don't know if it's worth it. I promise you, I thought about it a lot of times, and I'm gonna get to the story why. And then you can sell them on StockX for about $300. So I think about taxes and fees, you'll come out about $60 over retail. I don't know if it's worth it for a clean classic colorway like this, but you know, to each its own. So first, let's start with the tongue. This is a new buck, and it didn't really age well. It's really ashy in between here. The stitch jump, man, you see it's probably a little bit smaller than it is today. Behind the tongue, you know, you got the size tag and the size information. But like I said, it just really didn't age well. But I mean, it is comfortable, it is soft, as you see. I did do a lace swap. I don't remember where I got the laces from. I think I probably just bought them for the shoe, and that's probably another reason why they're not really all that long. If you see, they're not sticking out that much, because I had to buy them for something and then wasn't sure about the sizing on them. You get to the lateral side of the shoe, and you'll see what really sets it off for me, in my opinion, is this panel. And this panel done in that all 3M. It's just beautiful. If you've been watching this channel, you know I love shoes with 3M on them. So that paneling right there just sets it off. It just looks so dope to me. The light hit it, it pops everywhere. It looks so dope. The leather on the shoe, especially on the toe box, is a synthetic leather. It has aged well, but maybe hasn't. It looks smoother than it was when I first got it. Like, it was really tumbled. Now it looks kind of smooth. So, but it's a synthetic leather, and it's pretty comfortable for the most part. And then you got your midsole right here done in black, but this is what also sets the shoe off. Your midsole parts right here down to the outsole, it's done in this nice red felt, and it's not suede, it's like a felt. It's really thin, but that part has actually aged well in the colorway. And it wraps all the way around to the heel of the shoe, and then you got your iconic panther eye right there. And if anybody out there know how to keep these clean or clean them so they don't look blurry, please let me know. I would love to know. Then your outsole or your pods are done in all black. You get to the medial side of the shoe, and you got more of the same. The only really difference is your 3M paneling is shorter here, and you got way more of that red felt right here, which is also a dope touch. If you see in between here, it just, I don't know, it doesn't really age well for me, but I still wear them. Now, the funny story about me wanting to go to cop some on StockX is because back in these days, in the 17s, I had a little plug. Let me not say little, but I had a plug, and he worked at the Nike outlet. So he could get a 40% discount on Nike stuff. And you know that 40% discount is a topic of discussion these days. I won't say the dude's name on my video, but you know what I'm talking about if you're into sneakers. So anyway, he had a 40% discount, but the thing was, he couldn't use it on release day. They couldn't use it on the release day it came out, but on that Monday, he could go to the website and cop the shoe and get 40% off. So I'm like, bet. So that's back in the days when shoes, and especially Air Jordans, didn't really sell out all like that. I mean, they would sell out over time, but they wasn't selling out that first day like in the COVID era now, or in 60 seconds or 40 seconds they selling out. It wasn't like that back then. So he was able to get on the website. So come Monday, he get on the website, and the only thing they had left was 11.5. They didn't have a size 12 that I needed. So I was thirsty, especially with 40% off. I'm like, 40% off? Yeah, man, go ahead and grab that 11.5. And I can fit it, but that's probably why the shoe is aged so well, because I don't wear them all that often because it's so tight on my feet. I'm like right at the top, and I hate taking out the insole of a shoe because I hate the way that feels on the bottom. The strobo board feels on the bottom of my foot. So they really tight, so I don't really get into them like I would have. And I thought about going back to cop them, but then once it get over 100 some over retail, I'm like, I'm cool, especially if I got a discount for 140. So I left it at that. So other than that, on these jokers, they do have zoom air in them. You got one in the forefoot, and then you have one in the heel. They're not, I don't believe they aren't encapsulated on these, so you can kind of feel them when you step into them. Actually, I can feel them when I bounce back on my heels and bounce forward. I can feel the air zoom unit, so that adds to the comfort. And then also, don't forget that these do have At the bottom, a carbon fiber shank plate. It's not a full length like on the 11, but it's only on the side, and I'm sorry, not the side, but only in the middle of the shoe to give it that fragility and not be flexible right there, but just at the toe and the heel. So you do have a carbon fiber shank plate, but it's literally just a shank plate right in the middle of the shoe. And then you have your traditional Air Jordan 13 traction done in herringbone, which is really nice. And I always like the paw-like style of it that Tinker came up with, Jordan being the black cat and whatnot. I thought that was a really dope touch. And then you have a green Jumpman and a Panther-like eye at the bottom. So that's pretty much it. But it's a comfortable shoe for the most part, especially if you get your size. I mean, they're really, really comfortable. You can have them on all day, but these in particular, with it not being my size per se, I mean, I can fit 11.5, but it's just really tight. A 12 is a perfect fit for me, but it's a dope shoe all the same. So I wanted to bring it out to share with y'all. So with that being said, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, please. And also, please like, comment, and share on the videos. They go a long way to help the channel grow and help me get to those 500 subscribers in 30 days. I really would appreciate it. And that's about it. So love, peace, and prosperity. I'm gone.